making breakfast potatoes. So I have 4 potatoes here. They're russets, you can kind of see the size, and it equaled about 1.5 pounds. And what I'm doing now is I'm leaving the peels on because I like the peels and they're healthy for you, but you can always peel them if you want. And then I'm going to cut them into kind of like little bite-sized pieces here. All right, once you have the potatoes cut up, you can add them to your steamer basket. And I like this one because it fits perfectly in the 6 and 8 quart pot. It's flexible, and it fills the entire pot, so you can fill a lot of potatoes in there and they don't like fall over to the sides. Add these in. And what we're doing now is just kind of par cooking them, like half cooking them, and then we're gonna add all the butter and seasonings and things that make them taste so good after they're partially cooked. We're just speeding up this process of cooking the potatoes by using the Instant Pot. So we'll add 1 cup of water into the inner liner of the Instant Pot. And then I'm gonna drop my steamer basket into the pot. And really, we only need about 1 or 2 minutes to get these kind of just partially cooked. So, lid on tight. And then I'm gonna use the pressure cook button, or your button might say manual, depending on your model. And I'm gonna put it down to 2 minutes on high pressure. The potatoes are done, the time is up. I'm gonna remove any remaining pressure by turning the valve to venting. There, remove the lid, and then take those potatoes out. And we're gonna dump out the water that's in the Instant Pot. Add that back into the Instant Pot. Now turn the Instant Pot to the saute setting, and it's on more, so that's where you want it. And it's gonna start heating up. It won't take too long because it's already hot from pressure cooking. And these potatoes, let's check them out. They should be where you can kind of pierce a fork through them, but they're still a little bit hard. Yeah. So they're not like mashed potatoes, but they're not like totally hard or anything either. So they're kind of in between. That was a 2-minute pressure cooking time. So just perfect for breakfast potatoes. That's what we wanted. A little bit of bite, not mushy, but not hard either. Some butter. So I'm gonna add in 4 tablespoons of butter into the pot, and that will start melting. It's melted, so add in those potatoes once the butter is melted. And you just want to stir to coat those potatoes in the butter. And then we're going to add in salt and pepper. And I didn't give a certain amount of salt or pepper, you kind of just eyeball it, but I just like to, you know, just a little bit, like a pinch of salt. This is kosher salt, that's what I like to use. And then the fresh ground pepper. And then we're going to use a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and then about 1/4 a teaspoon of smoked paprika. And I always like to get these kind of random spices in the Winco bins because they're so much cheaper, and then you only get what you really need and what you'll really use. And then the cayenne pepper, you really just need a tiny little bit, less than even 1/8 a teaspoon. You don't want it too spicy, but a little bit of kick. And then we're just gonna make sure all those potatoes get all those spices coated on them. Just taste test them, and if they're to your liking, then they're done. Put them on a plate, serve them up. And mine just needed a little bit more salt, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more salt in there. Potatoes really soak up the salt, so you don't want them salty, but you don't, you know, you want some flavor on them too. A little more pepper. And then I'm gonna do a little bit more of that smoked paprika. It was so good. And a little more garlic powder. This is the way I cook. I just kind of go with the recipe and then add more or let, you know, more to my liking. All right, now I'm gonna turn this off so they don't burn on the bottom. And I'm gonna put them on a plate. You know what's really good with breakfast potatoes is like salsa, picante sauce, pico de gallo. I like ketchup, I'm a ketchup person, but whatever you like, or you can just eat these plain, but they are really good. I also like to put a little bit of green garnish with a little green onion. I don't have green onion today, I'm not going to the store. So this is what we get, but they are so good.